want you to hit me as hard as you can.
Collectors assemble for today's episode featuring a blast from the past with everyone's favorite heroes in a half shell, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In the 80s growing up, cartoons were a coveted tradition. Whether we were rushing home after school or getting up early on Saturday mornings, we all made the time for our favorite shows. For me and many others, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was one to never miss. The cartoon, based on the popular comic by Eastman and Laird, depicted 4 adolescent martial art trained reptile brothers, each bestowed with the name of a master Renaissance artist. These names would forever be imprinted in pop culture history: Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo. Following the massive success of the '87 cartoon series, it was only a matter of time until the Turtles moved from the TV screen to the silver screen with their live-action debut in the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Thanks to the help of none other than Jim Henson himself, kids were treated to a spectacular, larger-than-life origin story. The movie opened up the beginning of the TMNT cinematic universe, and combined with the cartoon series spawned countless toys and collectibles that continue to this day. So grab a slice of pizza and tighten that bandana as we engage in some serious turtle power. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were conceived as a tongue-in-cheek comic book in 1984, but by 1987, a small California toy company called Playmates had created an animated series based on the comics meant to sell toys. This mutation from gritty comic book series to kid-friendly franchise gave us some of the best toys of the late 80s and early 90s. The first series of Playmates action figures featured the 4 Turtles, their sensei Splinter, reporter April O'Neil, the villains Shredder, Rocksteady, and Bebop, and also a foot soldier. Then literally hundreds of action figures, accessories, and playsets followed. One of our favorite action figure vehicles was of course the classic Turtle Party Wagon, which featured turtle shell hubcaps, dual machine guns, and a bomb slide for launching wacko bombs. Another favorite was the Turtle Blimp, which was introduced in the first series of figures from Playmates. The blimp blew up to be 30 inches long and had a detachable turtle glider with rolling wheels. The action figures that were based on the original cartoon have endured in popularity, but there were also an extensive list of different incarnations and crossovers with other franchises that appeared throughout the years. And though new figures are still being produced today, the most sought-after collectibles are of course the classics. In fact, most of the first series of Playmates figures was originally produced with soft heads on hard plastic bodies, which saved the company money in case the toys flopped. The soft heads were soon replaced with the more durable hard plastic heads. Now, because these soft head figures are so rare, they're also worth more to collectors. So consider yourself especially lucky if you still have some of those. Another high-price find is the 10-back card from the early releases of the original series of action figures from Playmates. Later packaging had 44 backs, or 44 figures pictured on the back of the card, so the 10 backs are especially rare and sought after nowadays. But of course, if you're looking to fill out a TMNT collection of the best merchandise from your childhood, don't stop at action figures. Let's talk about some of the other items from the cartoon and movies you might remember. Video games. There were tons of TMNT video games released in the late 80s, ranging from the arcade to consoles like NES and handhelds like Game Boy. Food, and more food. As kids of the 80s, we ate TMNT cereal, TMNT Chef Boyardee, Crunchabungas, Hostess Ninja Turtle pudding pies, and of course, pizza. Coming Out of Their Shells. Coming Out of Their Shells was a live-action music tour in 1990 featuring live-action singing turtles. As part of their sponsorship, Pizza Hut sold VHS tapes of the concert footage, soundtrack cassettes, and autographed posters. Joke sets. In addition to all the action figures, Playmates also released several joke sets to help fans pull pranks. Each set came with a book of jokes, weapons accessories to use with the action figures, and of course, something to squirt or shock your friends with. Turtle Battle Fun Set. For kids who wanted to dress up as their favorite characters, Playmates made the Turtle Battle Fun Sets for the heroes and also for some of the most iconic villains like Mutant Snapping Turtle Toka from the second movie or the Samurais from the third. No modern TMNT collection is complete without at least a few of the toys and action figures from the 80s and 90s on display. But some of the newer merch released in the last decade has also become super valuable and really fun to collect. Let's take a look. NECA. When it comes to encapsulating nostalgia and iconic film and TV characters into toys, the folks over at NECA constantly lead the charge. Their foray into both the TMNT films and cartoon characters are absolutely perfect. From impeccable detail and fun Easter egg accessories, all these figure lines are sought after and incredibly popular. Matt Ryan Tobin Art. Mondo's 2018 Heroes in a Half Shell gallery show inspired some really great art, but one of the best has to be Matt Ryan Tobin's artistic vision of the movie posters for the first and second films. Both prints and their red variants still sell for several times their original prices. Juan Ramos Screen Prints. This beautiful blacklight reactive screen print by artist Juan Ramos is an awesome addition to any fan's wall. Sized at 24 by 36 inches, this limited edition series of 150 pieces is a coveted find for any collector. Santa Cruz Skateboard Decks. This limited edition collection of 10 radical skateboard deck designs features Santa Cruz's signature Everslick construction and custom graphics. Cowabunga, dude! Playmates Retro Figure Sets. The reissued figures in the Retro Sewer Layer and the Retro Villains Mutant sets come individually packaged in blister cards, but the sets also come wrapped in cool soft packages with handles. Well, that about brings us to the end of the show. If you would like us to cover any of your favorite toy lines, collectibles, or you just want to submit some pictures and videos showing off your shelves at home, you can do so by hitting us up at collectors@joblo.com. I'm Tom Brilli, and thanks for watching. Thank you for watching our show. If you like what you see, please subscribe to our JoBlo video channel. Tell your friends who like this sort of content, and turn on the bell to receive notifications for all our latest videos. We're an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.